JMS Brewery. Brew hard.
G'day guys, happy 24 ounce Tuesday, happy homebrew Wednesday, happy Thursday, happy effort Friday. It's getting hard to keep up, but it's actually Wednesday, so happy homebrew Wednesday. Well, what a week. I've made some other upgrades to my brewery. On the weekend I had another big brew day. Brewed a what was it again? It was a single hop Cascade Ale, so that should be pretty good. I did the JMS Cascade IPA, which I've got in here, but they're sort of settling nicely. Not ready yet though. Yeah, when you do all grain, it's always good to try and put a few away for a rainy day. It doesn't last long. But yeah, I had a massive brew day. And you saw the last week I had my I did underletting tests and whirlpool tests, and I had to, before I brewed, I bottled up these beers that I've just showed you, and I had to sterilise the bottles, and it kept bugging me in my brain because my wort chiller was blocked the last week, so I had something really stuck in there really good that wouldn't come out, and it was bugging the hell out of me, this big bugger over here. So I found the blockage, and actually I won't go into how I found the blockage, but I ended up cutting it off where the blockage was, and made this little baby here. This is my recirculation heating idea that I was talking about. So I was trying to concentrate on bottling and sterilising bottles and doing all that stuff, and I kept deviating off to, I'll just try this, just try that, and I ended up rigging up my recirculation, so my pump and the coil, and I ripped the temperature controller off my fridge. Well, not ripped it off, it's just took it off there and set it up on that and did a few tests. And just have a quick look, because I've got tests here, and then I've got the brew day as well. Check it out.
Aggressive slots, I'm looking at that. Genuine shock. Alright, careful direction, elevated heartbeat.
So in the test that went extremely well, I was amazed at just how powerful the little kettle idea. I was wondering whether the kettle would be able to keep up with the coil, the continual heat transfer, to keep losing its heat, but no, not at all. That thing would just keep going all day, and almost I reckon it wouldn't boil the HLT or the mash tun if you had it flat out, but it'd get up, I reckon it'd get up to 95 degrees, something like that. Pretty easy. And you saw with the cake rack and stuff on top of it, I'm still, you do what you got to do and you work with what you've got. So eventually I want to work out a way to completely integrate this whole thing into a nice tidy design. And also the disconnects, the quick disconnects, they will make life so much easier. I mean, they're about $60 for what I need. I'm trying to work out. When I look down, I'm looking at that. So I'm trying to work out that. Yeah, at the moment I've had a couple of beers, so I won't try and. I'm not real good at maths after that. But yeah, about $60, $60-$70. That'll get me rolling, and then you can just go click, because at the moment with these leads here, or these lines, these silicon lines, you're twisting the hell out of them, and waiting for them to break, and that'll end up cost you more money my theory is the shortcut is the long way around. So yeah, that's the go. But the brew on the weekend, the brew day took me about 10 hours it was, because I kept, you know, mucking around while I was sterilising bottles and stuff, and I could have done that a lot quicker, but it was in my head. I just was determined to get this recirculation heat maintenance system going, so I ended up doing that. And I didn't have a lot of beers at all. My rule is you have your first beer at the boil, only because if I don't, I'll be trashed by the boil. But yeah, I did that, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I finished the brew about, I think, 6:30. And the fantastic thing about the new system is I can mash out. So straight after you've recirculated and you've done your 1 hour mash, you can just hit into the temperature controller and you bump it up to what, 75 degrees or whatever your mash out temperature is. Great, you know. And then also can underlet, so you don't have to dough in and try and, you know, with one hand, stir with one hand and tip the grains in with the other. And also whirlpool, which I had a bit of a problem with, and I'm going to use a hop bag this time. Sorry, not a hop bag. I'm going to use my good old, this is my old brewing bag that came with it. I'm going to use that, set it up as a sort of a hop net, give the hops a lot of area to disperse their flavour and that sort of stuff, but also capture all the hop debris so I don't get so much of it, because a lot of the brews I've been doing using 140, 200 grams of hops lately, so there is an awful lot in the bottom. And yeah, that should hopefully work well for me, so I don't have so much crap in the bottom of my fermenter or kettle. And just finally, want to get into yeast culturing. I rehydrate my yeast at the moment, so I've had a bit of a look on a few channels and so forth, and looked at making my own starters and that sort of thing, and yeah, so I'll eventually get there, hopefully in the next few weeks. And the other thing I wanted to say was, when I bottle, I hire the bottle capper from the brew shop. They're reasonably good quality ones, and they're just $2 a day when you need them. So, but my birthday's coming up on the 10th of February, and my other half surprised me today. She said, just come down, I bought you some bottle caps. And I had a look and came down and found this. It wasn't just bottle caps, it was 3 different types of bottle caps: your red, your gold, your black, and this lovely note: happy early birthday, love you, Holly. And it's one of those, you know, they're all adjustable heights, of course. I'm going to unwrap it just now, but yeah, very happy with that. Now I don't have to hire one, that sort of stuff, and I've got it to use now. Couldn't be a better present. Fantastic stuff. Anyway guys, I'll leave you again with the brew footage, and happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers guys, see you next week.